Okay, hello. Welcome back to my channel if you're new here. Hey, my name is Kendra. I'm gonna do a reading on this dream that I had. I just also came back inside from meditating outside, um, and doing some sun meditation. Okay. All of a sudden I'm getting congested as I'm trying to do this reading. So when that happens, I notice there's about to be some energy exposed. Something's being exposed. Something's about to happen here that people may not want to be heard. But I had a dream about India. And I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting outside and meditating. I'm like, okay, tell me what that dream is about. And I'm hearing, like, as I'm saying it to you and I'm telling you about it, I'm hearing the word famine. And then I also see like a lot of death, okay? I seen a lot of skulls, and particularly in my left eye, it was like I was going down a spiral, a loop. And it was like this, like in the corner of my eye, right? But it was going that way. And it was just a continuous loop of like skulls to the point where they were just all been blending together, like the eyes. All the eyes are just blending together, okay? So I'm going to get into this energy reading. The reason why I have on this one nail is because I was starting to do my nails, you guys. And then I took them off after I realized I didn't like them. And this one is stuck. But it's so pretty, but it's stuck. I can't really take it off like that. So we're just going to leave it. Okay, so I pulled out my decks here. And I was like, why do I need this love deck? And then Spirit was like, trust me, you're going to need it. Okay, so we're going to use that deck. But I'm going to start off with this one. And then we're going to clarify because I want to know what's going on. What's the famine? What's the death? I'm hearing the death toll. I'm also hearing the word variation. Okay, and then I'm getting the word famine again. Okay, what? We got the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Okay, so something was foretold. This was a premonition that someone could have had. It's my premonition, or other like folklores, people who told stories, people who dreamt things, people who saw things, like things that are coming. And with this Five of Swords, it doesn't necessarily mean war. It doesn't necessarily mean, it's just disagreement with the Five of Swords. Okay? But I just keep heavily picking up the word famine. And then I'm also picking up on the word hostages. Oh, this is getting hostile. This energy is hostile. Okay. All right. Okay, Spirit, tell me what I need to know. Tell me what I need to tell everyone here that's collectively watching about India. Messages of clarity. Please protect me from any negative energy and protect those who are watching from any negative energy. I heard the reverse. Reverse. Like Uno cards. If you're familiar with Uno cards, it's like if you were to hit two reversals, the reverse would be mine and it would be mine again. Okay, so something is being like brought to you, okay, to India. It's a state of an emergency. I'm hearing the death toll is rising. This is famine. Okay, Five of Cups. Okay, I'm hearing like someone is getting very worried. Nine of Swords energy here. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about the dream. In the dream, I was there. It was fine. Everything was nice. I was there with two Caucasian men and an Indian tour guide. Towards the end of the dream, I had to pay for what I thought was being covered. So I had to pay for it. And it was like a debt that I had in America that I also had to pay for while I was there in India. Okay? And another reader who I do watch on YouTube or have watched on YouTube, she was there and she was the one that was coming to collect. But she was the one that was, but she was collecting it for someone else. And then she was also, I don't know why I heard spread the word about this famine. And then she, in the dream, she was the one, she was like so cool about the debt. More so the debt that needed to be paid in America because it was smaller. She was like, don't worry about that. But the one that was here that was big in India, the number was 1685. I will never forget that, 1685. And the one in America was like 168. But the one in India was like 1685, but it was like $16,850,000. Like it was just big. It was huge. And I was like, why all of a sudden I had to be the one to pay for it? But I never thought about why I had to pay for it. It was just more so that I knew I was willing to pay for it. But in the one in America is the one that I questioned, why was I paying for that? Okay? So someone is burdened about something, but it's the Three of Swords being in the reverse. It's like, okay, well, I saw that coming, or I knew that this was going to happen. Okay? Give us more clarity here about this Nine of Swords and this worry. Give us more clarity about this worry. Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse says, okay, someone's not working. Something's not working. I'm hearing the word crops or agriculture. Something is not working, and it now becomes a burdensome. It's very a codependent energy with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Feeling very codependent, okay? Or having to rely upon, okay? I just seen this movie called The Ohio something. The Devil in Ohio, and the girl kept saying, rely upon. We rely upon. But it was also like a ritual thing, a ritualistic thing, or a bond between sisters where it was like, okay, this is we rely upon. But one sister wasn't as committed to the other. But it's because of the one sister had a real ritualistic practice. So when it comes to relying upon, she actually meant it. While the other one was just saying it because she wanted that, but she never actually knew what that meant. Okay? The Moon card is here. There are secrets. I'm hearing there are secrets that are about to be found out. Somebody does not want you to find out about these secrets. The Ace of Cups is here in the reverse because it's like, oh, it looks like it's so loving and so, you know, caring, but it's really a harrowing secret. Yeah, the Four of Wands is here in the reverse. I'm hearing something is not your home. It's not your home. Okay? Someone could be trying to take your hometown away from you or kick you out of this place. Okay? I'm hearing like this is a democracy, and it's like, no, it's a bureaucracy, because at the end of the day, yeah, look, King of Pentacles, I'm sorry. Because at the end of the day, it is not about democracy here. It's about a bureaucracy, because there has to be a certain level of the way things go. This is status quo, right? Do you meet the status quo? Do you fit in with the state regulations and the way things need to be? Because if you don't fit in with regulations and the way things need to be, it could possibly be damaging to what the new status quo is, or what the status quo is going to be, or what it needs to look like. Okay? The King of Stars is also telling me here that when it comes to this status quo, it's like, oh, well, we're upgrading our, living room arrangements, or we're upgrading how we're doing things. And so, the need, the drive, it's really the bureaucracy itself being codependent on those workers. Migrant workers is what I'm hearing. The migrant workers, meaning those who are in the fields, the agriculture, the people who they think have little culture, but they tend to the land. But they won't say that. They won't say how codependent they are on these people. Yeah. Instead, with the hangman in the reverse, instead they would rather, and this is what you're seeing, is because the hangman in the reverse means, oh, you're not stuck. You're not, these people, these migrant workers, the agricultural workers, the people who, work for little to nothing, they're the ones that you're dependent upon because it is them that do the work for the bureaucracy. But the bureaucracy wants to be the ones that say, you don't belong here. This isn't your home. I'm going to have to rehouse you, rehome you. But it's like, and then moving them to the shade or to the darkest parts or the deepest depths of the country itself because you can't be here. But it's okay for me to make money off of your back because I have a use for you. I have a use for you here. As long as I have a use for you, then it works for me. Devil card in the reverse. As long as it's good for them, then it's, as long as it's good for them, then it's good for, and then everybody's good. But if I don't have a use for you, then you're no use to me, right? That's what they're saying here. That's what this bureaucracy, this King of Pentacles is saying. It's not a diplomacy. Doesn't care about your opinions. Okay? Yeah, look at here. Ten of Swords is in the reverse. This is even with this Ten of Swords in the reverse. It's like, I don't care how much. I don't know why I'm here. I don't care about your underwear. I don't care about, how long you've been here. I don't care about your family's lineage. I don't care about, the war, the famine, the grief, the blood, sweat, and tears that's went into cultivating this land. I don't care about any of that. The Emperor energy here is, which should be in the reverses, it's all about being in this dominating energy and control. But the Emperor, the real Emperor energy, because what it should be is in the reverse. The real Emperor energy are those who, when they're operating in energy like that, let me say this. When you're operating in the energy of saying you don't care about those who cultivate the land and who have been there for a long time, making changes to the land and making, when you've been working for a very long time with the land, you should have respect. But because these bureaucracy members don't see it like that, they see themselves as I have to have, right? Because it has to be a status quo. They're not in this energy, right? It would much rather be beneficial for the people to be in this energy, right? Okay. I'm really surprised that the King of Stars is not in the reverse. I believe that it should be, okay? Because the Tower moment is here. Okay, a Tower moment is here. So there is going to be something that happens. I'm hearing between now and November 19th. Or the 19th of January. Yeah, there's going to be some type of fight. I'm hearing an arrest for power. Something about making a change. There's going to be some changes. You got 5-5. Someone's going to lose their power or their will here. I'm hearing their will to quit. Someone can also lose their will to quit. Like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to give up. King of Cups is here in the reverse, though. The King of Cups in the reverse is someone who's very selfish. They're very mean. They're very just goal-driven. They don't care about who they're hurting in the process. But I'm hearing, like, who they're helping in the process. So this could literally be some type of agency that steps in to make this change. Okay? Because they're seeing how things are going. Okay? with the star card energy there. Tell me more about this star card energy. Is someone stepping in to make this change? Yeah, 8 of Cups. There could be, like, someone's leaving because they're realizing, like, there's no mutual respect there. Tell me more. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Someone's about to have their golden ticket way out or being bought out of something. I'm hearing this is going to be a happy, fair exchange. Like for where you were and what you were dealing with and what it's going to be. Because something is being blocked from growing. And that's just really setting somebody back. Like something is being blocked from going with the 7 of Wands in the reverse. It's like there's no growth there. So whoever does the agricultural work or the mining, the fielding, you know what I mean? I'm hearing the internal investigations could be getting involved in this. Because something is not growing the way that it should. There's being delays, like things are being put on halt. People could be intentionally trying to halt or slow down things for someone. Okay, we got the World card here. So there's going to be involvement. This could also be featured in the news where everybody's eyes are going to be on this situation because they're seeing how this is playing out. And it's going to work out for the better, okay? For the government, the institution as a whole. But everybody's going to have eyes on this and they're going to be able to see how this situation was playing out. Yeah, Queen of Wands. And then rising to the top. There's going to be a rise here. Wherever there was this Tower moment and this 5 of Wands, this conflict, there's going to be a rise to the top. It's going to be, I'm hearing a fall for China. Wow. Okay, Korea could also be involved in this. Yeah, 4 of Swords. Okay, North Korea could be involved in this. Where they were aiding, okay, someone here. I feel like I want to cry. Like they could have been aiding and abetting fugitives to make this situation even worse. Like 2 of Cups is in the reverse. Like, so you're just going to hold back the things that we needed to, hold back on giving us the help that we needed. Yeah, 3 of Wands in the reverse. Like, okay, so you weren't going to come give us what we needed. You're just going to stop doing that to the Wands here. Yeah, and just let us suffer. Was intentionally letting us suffer. And they're shutting the world off from letting everyone know about that. And that's going to be found out too. There's going to be a lot of twists. Full moon here in the in the upright. The full moon is revealing things. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be revealed here about the corruption, the Wheel of Fortune's in the reverse, and the mistreatment of others. Okay, so I'm hearing like the word union, where people are going to be getting involved, where they weren't, felt like they couldn't get involved before. Justice card is in the reverse, where they feel like they couldn't get involved before. The Hermit card. The Wheel of Fortune, and granted, this is allegedly, but you know what I'm saying? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the 8 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and then the Hermit card. Like they were being locked out of something or forced to filter out something or forced to not say as much or so much light couldn't be shined on this situation. People could have even been shunned away from this because, it was like, oh no, this is an internal thing. We have to deal with this alone. But that in itself is injustice. Nobody deserves to go through that alone. Okay? So there's definitely justice to be found in this situation. We got the Justice card in the reverse and the Wanderer and the Temperance. Yeah, this is definitely about to balance itself out, okay? So, yeah. Let me know if you guys like this reading. This was a very interesting reading, but let me know how you feel about this reading because I know nothing about, I don't know why that dream came to me like it did, or if this is actually a scenario that's taking place at this time. But let me know how this resonates, or anything else that I don't know. Just let me know. I'm going to put my information in the description box below. Maybe not, because now I feel guided not to do that. So you guys let me know. Let me know. I'm just going to leave this. I'm going to leave this right here. Again, this is alleged. Okay. Peace.